Welcome to our Q&A session. No, but for real. So, we asked you guys to send in some questions for our family. Anything from, marriage, parenting, our kids, things we do, our hobbies, anything. So we have a myriad of questions here, and they range from really serious to really funny. So,
good.
Let's go. What do we love most about each other and our kids?
Each of our kids individually?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right. Who should we start with? The oldest?
I was going to say we should start with each other.
Oh, we're doing that?
Yeah. You don't want to say what you love about me?
That's not it.
He doesn't want to say what he loves about me.
Neither does she. Notice how she won't go first.
No. You're the leader. I just follow. So hard. There's so many things.
So many things. I love how Allie is just very intentional about being a good wife and a good mom. And she knows the value in those things. She doesn't place her value outside of our family first. Like, our family comes first for Allie, and that is like just one of the biggest things for me as a husband, to know that there's value placed on the health of this and our kids. There'll be times where she'll be like, all right, we need to spend some more time with our kids tonight because we've been a little bit distant. And I'm like, yes. Yeah. Without that, who knows? Who knows where I'd be?
Yeah. But one of my favorite things about Justin is he is so just wise, and he's always here as far as, I want to say emotional, but you're an emotional person, but not like crazy emotions. He knows how to manage them, and he knows how to stay calm. He makes our family feel safe. He makes our family feel provided for. And he's so good at just being wise with what he does, our finances, his words, just all those things. You are like the epitome of just like steadfast. And I love that. So that's probably my favorite thing. And he's really funny.
My favorite thing about Cameron is he's just the life of the party. And he's got all the emotions. And there's times where like Cameron can be a little bit needy. He has to be around people. But I think that is what also makes him incredible. And
why were you looking at me when you said that?
I was looking for just an agreement. I wasn't saying that you were that way. She's that way. But he's the life of the party, and he brings so much joy into every situation. Yeah. You can't help but be lifted when Cameron's in the room. He's the best.
So good. He is the epitome of, I think, the joy of the Lord. It is just inside of him. So I'd say that's my favorite thing too. Yeah. Kennedy. My favorite thing about her is that girl is independent. She knows who she is, and she don't care what you think or what you say. And she knows who she is, and she's confident in that, and that is a trait from her daddy, and I'm so grateful for it, and it's just gonna, help her go far, because she knows exactly the gifts she has, she knows exactly what she wants to do, and she knows, where she'll want to go in life. So I love that about her.
Also, this is an unknown fact about Kennedy, which is probably my favorite thing, is she's really funny. She loves to play jokes and play little pranks. She loves that stuff, but if you don't know her, you wouldn't know, because she takes a little while for her to fully warm up. But when she's there, she is as goofy as they come.
Yeah, that's true. She is goofy. She does get goofy. Maverick Hayes, the baby. My favorite thing is that he's a baby. No, I'm just kidding. My favorite thing about Mav is nothing scares him, which is also probably my least favorite thing about him. It's the same, because just who knows, it can get him into trouble. But he's not afraid of anything. He's willing to try everything. He's bold, he's brave, he's for it all the time, to the point of where he like might get himself into trouble, but it's a great trait to have. How do you always get the perfect family photo? I feel like it's always a struggle for us. We don't. Have you seen some of our kids' smiles?
Struggle.
Cameron looks high almost every time he smiles now. He smiles like this.
Maverick doesn't look
Kinda
at
like-
the camera. Mav looks like this.
Yeah, Maverick goes to the side. Kennedy's the only one that can like
She's
kind
get-
of
yeah, she
get
gets
it. But every once in a while she smiles like this. So we don't.
Are you guys still doing your photography business? A little bit. We're doing some of it. I'm working with a marketing company now as well. But photography, I love it. I will welcome any project still, but I'm not pushing a bunch for it. Especially in the wedding sphere, it's great, a certain amount a year, but there was a season where, I mean, we did 47 weddings one year, and now with the kids and all that, it just gets to be a little too much. Are nose piercings biblical? Are nose piercings biblical?
Are you referring
Meaning-
to this?
Meaning, are they in the Bible or are they approved by the Bible? I don't really know the answer to that question. I wouldn't know. This is the question. How do you become a great parent? What if I'm not a good one? Tips and tricks. I have no idea.
We're all kind of learning as we go.
And that's kind of the beauty. But the other thing I would say would be, remember that you're the parent, and remember that everybody operates best within boundaries and within rules. And from our experience, the children that have the least amount of boundaries in their life often are the ones that are misbehaving the most. And so as parents, we are very intentional about setting boundaries, setting rules, and sticking to them, because kids know when you stick to your word. But also, even in the moments where they cross a boundary and we have to discipline our kids, it's constantly circling back and loving on them. And honestly, you want to be a good parent, spend a lot of intentional time with your kids. Like, love on your children.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. Just intentionality. Intentional in your care for them, intentional in your love for them, intentional in your play, in your time with them, in your discipline with them. All of it takes intentionality. So in order for, I think, people to be great parents is to take that intentionality in every area of your kids. It's a lot of work, and sometimes you fail at it. And you know what? That's okay. And we all do. Nobody's family is perfect, and nobody is going to be the greatest and most perfect parent. But you know what? I do fully believe that God has chosen people to be parents to their children. Like, he chose me to be these three kids' mom. He chose dad to be their daddy. And so it's our job to just steward that well. And I think doing that would be being super intentional in all the areas with them. And I don't think that there is a one-size-fits-all good parent. There's many ways to be a good parent or a great parent.
Does Kennedy like being the only girl? You can probably answer that.
Duh. Who doesn't like being the only girl? Although, now I'm like backtracking. She does ask for a sister a lot. I don't know.
I have a feeling if she got a sister, she would wish she was the only girl in the family.
True. I'm going to have a family band.
Are you going to have a family band? Yes.
The Von Vogley
family band.
Singers.
We don't even know if our kids are musical yet. We're gonna have to find out. I know the order of which our kids are musical in best to worst so far.
Can you name that order?
I will not.
Please name it.
No, because it's gonna break the heart.
I'll name it. I know
It's gonna
exactly
break.
what
It's
it
gonna
is.
break the heart if I say it publicly forever. It's gonna break the heart of the child that is most into music. It's probably the least musical so far.
Anybody that knows this child now knows who the worst one is. Most difficult parenting moment.
Ooh.
Now, I wouldn't say I have like a specific moment in mind, but I have a specific topic. The hardest thing for me to parent is when it's okay to cry and when it's not okay to cry. That's been hard for our boys specifically to differentiate. It's trying to help them recognize, one, I want them to know it's okay to cry. I don't want them growing up being like, oh, we can't have emotion, or, whatever. I want them to know you can express your emotion, you can be sad, you can be frustrated, but when it's over things, I've tried to explain it like this, when it's over things that are silly, like I dropped my pen, that's nothing to cry about. That's been difficult for our boys to fully understand, and it's been difficult for me specifically to discipline to, because some of it might, depending on what it is, can sometimes cross both boundaries, and it's how do you parent in that moment to those tears.
I listened to the question a little bit different. Most difficult parenting moment. I feel like one of my most difficult parenting moments was when I realized that I actually emotionally hurt one of my kids, one of my boys. And when I saw Cameron's face one day and just his whole being just drop, I realized that I made a mistake as a parent and as a dad, that I had to go to his room and apologize for how I spoke to him. Dad loves you and dad makes mistakes. So Cameron, I just need to say, I'm really sorry for what I said. That was really serious. But the question was the most difficult.
Yeah. On to a funnier question.
Okay. Which parent is the coolest?
Oh, that's such an easy. Really?
I'm like the old dad.
Oh, I for sure would have said Justin.
No, I'm the funnest.
That is the coolest.
She's the cool mom. I'm the fun dad. I'm going to be the guy, the nerdy dad jokes.
I'm the high maintenance mom. What are you talking about? I'm not fun or cool for that matter.
I'm just trying to score points over here.
Oh my gosh.
Seems like you two have a lot of quality time together without kids. Who watches your kids?
We love spending time together. That is, it's just a priority. We're each other's best friends. And we love our children. They're a welcome addition to our family. But this was first, therefore this will always get prioritized. So that's why we spend so much time not with our children. We do spend a lot of time with them.
Yes, we do.
Don't misconstrue that. But yeah, we value this, therefore we prioritize it and make sure this happens.
Who watched our kids? Luckily, we have both of our sets of parents live within 20 minutes of us.
Yeah.
That we can have watch. Also,
we have some great babysitters.
Oh my goodness, great babysitters. Find yourself a good babysitter.
Oh my goodness.
And treat them well.
Yeah.
And make sure your kids treat them well, because then they'll want to stay around and actually babysit.
Yeah. When a babysitter enjoys babysitting your kids, that warms a mommy's heart.
It's the best.
Seriously.
Guilty pleasure. It pains me to say this as a man, as a tough man. Disneyland.
Oh.
Disneyland.
Oh, yeah.
It's the guilty pleasure.
Well, all things Disney. I was going to say Disney documentaries are my guilty pleasure right now.
That's true. And also, for the record, Disney World, not near as good
Oh my goodness.
as Disneyland.
We don't need to get
And there
into
are
it, right?
Maybe this will be a separate Q&A about why those things happen.
We're so darky. Why would that even... No one wants to watch that.
I know some of you out there. We have a friend, Lindsay M.
Lindsay.
Lindsay M. We know. Yeah. You're as crazy about Disney as this one.
Okay.
Favorite way to spend time together, date ideas or hobbies that we enjoy together?
Oh man. Pretty much anything that's together.
Anything that's together.
Going to Disney.
Oh goodness.
I would say.
Favorite way to spend time together? Probably. We just love eating good food.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, sames.
I was gonna say we foodies and we love new places and we love trying new foods. We love atmospheric type of restaurants.
Also eating on patios.
Oh, done.
Unfortunately, living in Minnesota means we only get 3 months of that a year.
But, it's okay. And this pandemic's been real special with that. What else do we like to do, Justin?
What else do we like to do together?
Why so
Pretty much just eat food. We just like to eat food.
Yeah. Any hobbies? We don't really have any hobbies.
We like to go on the boat.
Oh, yes.
We
On
like
the river.
to go on the motorcycle.
Yup.
We like to travel. Cruises. When COVID's over.
Yes.
Cruises.
Sign me up for a cruise.
Karaoke.
Oh.
Which I found out this week
So
is actually a
freaking fun.
Japanese term.
Karaoke.
Karaoke. I don't know if that's how you actually say
Karaoke.
it.
No. Yeah. I don't know what else. We're pretty boring. But we like each other.
That's all that matters. When is the baby and dog coming? Neither.
I guess we'll never know.
We're not going to have either.
In 9 months.
Thanks for tuning in. If you even tuned in, if you even made it this far. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we weren't boring, but our life can be pretty boring.
Yeah. If you have any other questions, shoot them at us. I mean, not like shoot, but put them in the comments or DM us or something, and maybe we'll do another Q&A about who knows what. Whatever the questions you have for us are. So,
Until next time.
Bogglies, out.
Schmitty, out.
Schmitty, oh. I'm so fun and funny.
And pretty.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.